My name's Doug, and I'm here with Brad, good friend of mine. My first customer.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your first friend.
And we're
just going to be.
And we're still friends.
We are still friends and customers. Well, customer.
Friends first.
Friends
now.
first.
And so we're going to talk about a bypass looper, the future of bypass loopers. So I built you one a long time ago.
Yep.
And you used it for a while, not using it now. And I used one for a while, not using one now.
Right.
In my mind, one of the challenges for using bypass loopers is I'm locked into presets, and if I want to make changes to the presets, it's a little onerous for me to bend over and hit the switches, hit save, and rearrange my presets, rearrange my set.
Right.
Or plug in a USB cable, open up my laptop, reprogram in the desktop software, download through USB into the looper, now you're set.
Right.
That's a little onerous. So if you're at the gig and the band director calls a change to the set and you're ready, your downbeat's coming in 10 seconds, what do you do if you're locked into presets?
You try to bypass that thing.
You go to live mode and you just
stomp away.
You just stomp away, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. But what is it that everybody has today at the gig? What do you always have with you? Probably almost in your sleep.
Well, I have my iPad, but besides that, or my iPhone.
You have your phone,
don't
you? Here, hold that. Click the.
Oh, you fool!
Click the button.
I don't want to.
Click it.
Okay, fine.
He's never seen this. Not yet.
Oh man, this is so cool.
You're live. Watch. Drive.
No man.
You drive from there.
Right, yeah.
Okay. And
no, I can change modes. I like listening to it click after. That's so funny.
And if you want to change your presets, hit the preset edit button.
Yeah.
And so make your changes.
Oh, no way.
Just, make whatever changes you want. Hit save.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hit save.
Yeah, and that's pretty.
You're done. Put the phone away. Let's go.
That is so cool.
Seconds.
So you can do it by songs if you wanted to switch the orders of stuff, or what comes on where.
I'm gonna make a set list. I'm gonna add a set list feature so you can manage you can put your presets in a list and manage the list.
Dude, okay.
So now I'm a weekend warrior. You're a pro. You're on airplanes. My son is a pro. He's on airplanes. I'm a weekend warrior. I'm at red lights. And what I really want to be able to do is while I'm stuck at a red light, I want to program my set in the looper because I know what the set is. And so at the red light, I can pull my phone out. I can make the presets like you just did.
Right.
I'm not connected. Now I'm done. I can close it. Then when I show up tomorrow morning and I power up, all of those presets that I just edited at the red light
you don't need
are being sent.
Man.
So it takes about 15 seconds because the Bluetooth serial is a little bit slow. But 15 seconds is faster than pulling out a USB cable and a laptop.
Right.
So it's ready now. So all the presets that I wrote at the red light or that you wrote while you were on the airplane are in there.
And you don't even have to mess with it on the airplane because of how quick it is. You can mess with it on the bus ride from the hotel to the venue.
While the band director is telling you the changes for today's show. There's another feature here in the pedal. It does MIDI PC messages, but it's a one-to-one mapping inside the pedal.
Right. Inside
here. But go back to the preset edit. So now you can change your PC map.
Yeah.
So whatever preset you're on, you can send any preset message.
Mm-hmm.
And for the folks who use a lot of timeline stuff, a lot of stuff from Strymon, who have like the banks and the presets A and B, it's kind of hard to get in your head. So whatever number you type into that field for the MIDI PC message that goes out, it'll tell you what the timeline and Big Sky are going to do.
So that's so cool.
Now there's a map. It's called MIDI PC mapping. It's been around since the 80s. So the app opens up the PC map.
That is so cool.
That you really can't get.
Man, that is so cool. That alone makes this 20 times easier to use than anything else because you don't have to do anything in a manual at all. Like the manual's right here. You just click around with it.
Yeah. Works on Android too. I told you this was different, new and different. Kind of changes the way bypass loopers can be used today.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't even...
cable.
You've outdone yourself, my friend. Unbelievable. Why wouldn't you have one on each of your boards and then you just control it from here?
So this one has 5 loops, but I just designed 2 stereo loop add-on because it has a TRS control for amp channel changing. But if you don't use amp channel changing, which I don't, I use clean amps, you can use the TRS jack to extend the looper into 7 channels, but channels 6 and 7 are stereo. And if you need more than that, then you can use 2 of these and link them together, and they'll work together, and you'll have 10 loops, and they actually work together. So you can have 5, 7 with stereo, or 10 with a pair of them.
Well, I've even done like lessons and consultations for people's pedal boards when they get a looper too, and like having to learn to program like several different brands of them and stuff. So this is really frustrating that nobody thought of it sooner, because it would have saved me a lot of time.
Yeah, because you could have all done it with your phone.
Yeah.
Well, it's there now.
I can't picture having multiple pedals and not using that, like not using this, especially with the MIDI stuff. Like that is such a game changer. So yeah, and your preset will also pull up the BPMs and stuff too. You know, if you have them stored on there. Yeah. So if you don't have it globally set, then you can go ahead and pull that up there. So literally, when you pull up, you know, your single preset, it's gonna automatically do that anyhow, which you have to program into the
yeah. I personally, I do all my timing in my Strymon effects.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't really have my looper tell my timeline what to do.
Yeah.
My timeline handles all the timing and everything else.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That is a huge difference. The Bluetooth programming and everything, that's neat, but it's not really a trick. You know, it's really practical. I would have opened this up and been able to get this functioning in like probably 5 minutes with like my first preset. I would think realistically, like after I had it all hooked up like a normal looper, pulling this open, then seeing where to connect, that made it easy. Then seeing, you know, obviously like the labeling and stuff like that, you know, you do on your own. But
if
like,
you go ahead and close out of that,
okay,
because he's on the edit so hit the cog wheel.
Okay.
And that's your configuration.
Right.
So you get to name all your folders, you
Okay.
can name all your banks,
right.
You can sort of organize yourself that way. And then
Cool.
the Bluetooth radio icon, that's how you manage your connection.
Right. Which that's the first thing we press. Then yeah, and then if
there's a third option in the radio, and that's in case you lose your phone.
Okay.
And you want to get your presets off your looper onto your phone.
Okay.
You can from the phone, from the app, you can ask the looper, send me all the presets.
Cool.
And
awesome.
It's almost like a MIDI sysx dump.
Sure.
And so the looper will dump its presets into the phone and override everything, and now you're reestablished.
Cool.
You can go again. Someone else could drive from backstage. The reliable distance that you can have your phone or tablet away from the looper is about 30 feet. If you go past 30 feet, your connection gets a little squirrely.
And can you program it from the pedal?
Of course, just like you did when you had it. It's the same. You hold the mode.
Awesome.
So you make your preset and you save it off.
Cool. So if I didn't have my phone in my pocket on stage, then I could do that.
You go back to the old school.
And then I can send my changes back to my phone anyhow.
Later. Yeah.
First thing I would have done was click the Bluetooth thing. Like if I had downloaded
it. Because it's blinking at you.
Because it's blinking at you. Like it was. Yep. I would have hit that. Would have connected. Then I would have gone to settings, and automatically I would have seen my bank stuff here, my folder stuff. Hit done. It's that easy to use. Just done.